10 Oliver, the professor of Y. The professor of Y, 10 Oliver.
For richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. Really? Is that working out anymore? 1 out of 2. 2 out of 4. 50% of all marriages ended kaput. I'm out of here. Gone. Adios. Goodbye. Divorce. Why, my fellow Toastmasters? Why, my welcome guest? And as my little grandson likes to say to me, why, Papa? Why? So today and only today, I'm going to be your professor of why. My first in-depth 2-week study was of the old-fashioned marriages. George Washington, with his wooden teeth and a bad case of gingivitis, was married to Martha for over 40 years. John Adams, right from our own backyard, was married to Abigail for over 50 years. Benjamin Franklin, now that's an interesting story. He was America's first genius. Do you know why he was a genius? Of course not. That's why the professor of why is here to tell you. He was a genius because when his marriage went stale, he didn't argue, he didn't fight, he didn't just go fly a kite in an electrical store. He sought counseling before there was even counseling. And he searched, and he searched, and he searched, and where did he find it? France. Yes, France. Why France? Good food, great wine, and lovely ladies. And since it took 6 weeks to get there, he wasn't in any rush to get back. He wanted to get it done right. 2 years of counseling. 2 years. Who counseled him? The lovely ladies. And when he came back to America, he was revitalized. His marriage was refreshed. He looked at his wife, looking pretty good. But she looked at him, hey, Benny, you don't look bad yourself. My next study was of richer or poor. Poor doesn't seem to be working. Money is the #1 cause of divorce. Money causes arguments. When you argue, you spew your words out of your mouth, and they're out there, you can't get them back. I'll give you an example. Wife to husband. We need more money. Husband, you have enough money, you just can't handle money. Wife, I need money to buy new clothes. If you didn't eat a whole cheesecake for breakfast, maybe you could wear your old clothes. Are you saying I'm fat? I'm saying if they ever pierced your ears, gravy would come out. That's it. Bing, bang, boom, divorce. My next study was of Richard. That seems to be working, because if you have money, you can get a honey. Let me give you an interesting case. The other day I'm reading the Boston Globe. There's a picture in the Boston Globe of Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft is 71 years old. He owns the New England Patriots. He is a billionaire. That's $1,000 million. He has a private jet. He has a private yacht with a 6-man crew. Chauffeur-driven limousine, and access to front row tickets wherever he goes. Not the second row, the front row. And he's sitting next to a lovely lady. Maybe it's his daughter. Let me read on. It's too young to be his daughter. Maybe it's his granddaughter. Oh no, it's his 31-year-old gal pal. Fellow Toastmasters, we know. We know. Come on, come on. Let me tell you something about 71-year-old men. Okay? The hair stops growing on top of their head, and it starts growing out their ears and down their nose. That's #1. Number two, if you don't go to the gym every day and do sit-ups and push-ups, your chest falls down and you have man boobs. Yes, man boobs. So let's imagine this. Here's Robert and his gal pal walking along the beach. And she looks into his eyes, lovingly into his eyes. What does she see? Come on, we know what she sees. She's glancing down at those pockets. She sees money. Because you know what her motto is? If they have loads of money, I will be their honey. My last study was of me. The professor of why looks at me. I've been married 39 years. And in marriage, there's always change. But sometimes you don't know why there's change. So again, another study. My wife is from Colorado. I am from New Jersey. My wife grew up on a big ranch, 100-acre ranch. Horses, cattle, hen house, dogs, cats, and lots of wild animals in the area, like rattlesnakes and coyotes. I grew up in a much tamer state, other than having a 500-pound governor. The lots are very small. There's 5,500. You have a neighbor 10 feet to your left, and a neighbor 10 feet to your right. Not much room for animals, so the only thing I ever had was a goldfish. My father used to call him belly up, because within 60 days, he was belly up dead. But that's okay. No emotional attachment, no tears, 69 cents, just go buy another one. My wife is younger. She goes to the beauty parlor, gets her hair done, facials. She's in good shape. No gravy coming out of her ears. I'm older. I can look in the mirror. I'm gaining weight, cracks in my face, gray hair, and if a strong wind comes over this way, yes, it's a cold. And I hear her on the phone a lot. And she's always talking, but she's talking away from me. And I hear, oh, you're a good boy. Then I hear, you're an obedient boy. Obedient boy. What is she reading? 50 Shades of Grey? What's going on? Then I hear the name Toby. And it kind of hurt because my name is Teddy. But you always have to accept change in life. That's what you have to accept, because now I have to realize there are more framed pictures of Toby in the house than there are of me. Because she loves this dog more than she loves me, and the professor of why doesn't know why. Mr. Contest Master.